I like about acting the concept that you have a chance to be like someone else, meet new people, and you make friends.
I like when I'm acting on stage and I see the people in the audience just like laughing and smiling, and I feel like I'm the cause of their happiness, and I really like that. My name's Chelsea. I'm 11 years old.
Zachary, and I'm 7 years old.
My kid's acting is wonderful. I enjoy everything about it. Especially the end product, of course.
My kids acting, I think that the most important thing is that they enjoy it. They really do seem to like it. They have fun doing it. And if they didn't enjoy it, then I wouldn't want them to do it.
I'm always gonna do it. I love doing it.
I actually just finished my production of Sound of Music with a youth theater group called Golden. It's very cool. I just started doing 42nd Street there, and so far it's going really, really well, actually. A couple months ago, I did a play at Pepperdine University, Les Mis. I was Little Eponine, and it was a lot of fun. I was in a play at Glendale Center Theater, 30-show run, very hard. But we did Fiddler on the Roof, it was very fun. I was in a student film called Potassium. It was a very fun process. The first student film I've ever done, and I loved it so much. I hope I can still do student films. It was a lot of fun. The people there were amazing. Love them so much.
I hired Chelsea, I think it was about a month ago, to work as a main actress on my thesis film, Potassium. That's how I met her. Well, yeah, I auditioned her, and she was amazing.
Excited?
Yeah!
Finished.
Working with her, I was happily surprised by the fact that I'd been right at the audition, that she was so mature to be with on set, because she kind of knew when she was supposed to be there and when she wasn't. As soon as you call her, she would come and she would just immediately be in the role. Sometimes she would be sitting on the couch singing with some of the other crew members.
Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, turn away, slam the door.
She could be in the room, she would do homework with the studio teacher, but she would always know where to be, and she would always be very, very on point with it, which I thought was very, very impressive for such a young girl.
I act at Golden like she does. This is my second show. I'm a made-up character that they made up, Jeeves, in Annie.
I really like watching them shine when they're either on stage or in front of the camera. I like to see them listen and take direction, because they don't so much from me and my husband. But when someone else gets up there and tells them what to do, and they listen and they take it and they make it their own, I just feel so proud.
I like that it's a artistic endeavor, and any artistic endeavor is wonderful. And I'm just so proud and enjoy them. I think they have wonderful talent.
There's a very, very big difference about acting in front of an audience on stage or in front of a camera with like 6 people in like a little room. It's a lot harder than you would think to act on camera. I'm so used to doing stage performancing and stuff, and I don't do a lot of on-camera work. So when I do on-camera work, it's very different. Yeah, it's a lot more cramped up in the room. Everything has to be the same, or else it looks weird in different shots. The lighting has to be perfect. Everything has to be quiet. You have to do scenes over and over again, which you're not used to doing on stage. And if you mess up, then it's okay. You can just do another take. But on stage, if you mess up, that's it. You can't have another chance.
In front of a camera, you act different, because on a stage, you're all like, oh, there's so many people here and so nervous. And then in front of a camera, there might be, I don't know, like Actually, sometimes there's builders there to build this crane with a camera and everything, but I feel like it's still less than the people in the theater.
It's really a different environment. The theater environment, it really becomes like a family because you're there for a really long period of time. It's over a period of months. It's a much bigger commitment for the entire family.
I'm very happy that they're doing both. I think that the more experience they gain, the better it will be.
My favorite acting experience was probably when I made the top 50 for Annie on Broadway. I had to go to New York for a week. I didn't perform on stage on Broadway or anything, but it was really cool to meet all other girls that shared the same thing that I loved, and acting in front of very big people on Broadway.
My favorite experience acting was probably in a 2-day shoot, which is called Weirdo. It was a music video. I got to ninja fight in slow motion. I got to play video games. I got to shave with the shaver with no blade, but the shaving cream. And I got to do a bunch of other stuff and fight a cardboard dragon with a plastic sword and a cardboard armor. And that was probably my favorite experience.
I feel like my parents, they're very good during supporting. I'm very happy that they support me because I know that not all parents support dreams of acting because not everybody makes it. I don't think that they're gonna take me out of it because it's what I love to do and they know that. And so, very happy that they support me. They support me very well. I love them a lot, so.
I feel like they're supporting me good. They're not all like a stage mom and it's like this. I'm gonna beat you with a belt if you don't get this part. They're not like that. They're like, if you don't get this part, it's fine. There's probably a lot of older people there and I'll understand if you don't get it.
There are a lot of stereotypes and cliches when it comes to parents of child actors that I would like to avoid, and Jody would like to avoid.
I see people who are flying in and driving in and moving their family out, and I get it, it's important, but for me, I don't think I could do that. I think the most important thing for me is that they're enjoying themselves, they're having fun, and that, I'm not like that stage mom that is constantly, gotta fix this, gotta fix that. Don't talk to that girl, she's your competition. I think everyone should be friends.
Actors tend to get into a lot of drama, and me and my brother fight a lot, but we always get out of those fights because we love each other. But maybe we fight a little bit more than other siblings.
What? I'm not gonna lie, we get along terribly. We always get in fights. Ew! You kissed me! Gross! I will take you to the underworld. I feel like if we were nicer to each other, our acting part of our life would be a little bit better.
Not all families are kind of quite as weird as us. We're a little bit different, yeah. My dad's not the kind of go work in an office with a suit and tie. My mom, she's awesome. She loves 80s music and she brings me into a lot of concerts and she shares the love for acting with me.
The family dynamic's really important to me. I think that all of the acting stuff has actually brought our family closer together because my husband and I are self-employed and we work a lot, and it's given us the opportunity to spend a lot more time with our kids. And even if it's just one-on-one with them, it's real quality time, in the car, or if we're on set, we get to play games with them, and I think it's really helped the family.
I would like the family dynamic to stay the same. The acting is, for now, is a fun hobby, which is what it should be at this age. It's not the most important thing in our lives, but it is a wonderful thing that I would like to see continue. I think that the family comes first.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day